Hey guys, John here. Again, another kind of low content video. Me and my friend Jasmine, friend from Tumblr, I'll put her link below, cute girl from England, kind of come up with a topic each day and do vlogs about it. She does her vlogs on Tumblr though, so you'll have to find it there, not on YouTube. Anyway, and we wanted to talk about or at least I wanted to talk about the kind of one of the most interesting events in my mind from an American point of view was the riots that occurred in the UK, in London and other major cities around that country. And I think it was in early August, and they kind of got some publicity and coverage. And I think then the Rupert Murdoch thing kind of came up, and it kind of just went away. And I haven't really heard hardly anything about it since. And it strikes me as really odd because that seemed to be a pretty incredible event. You know, that nothing like that had even happened within decades in their country. And really, I think, and except for maybe the possibility of France, that hadn't happened at all in Europe, and it certainly hadn't happened in the United States, really, maybe since the Rodney King riots, or even before that, when you had kind of the riots of the 70s that were kind of more race related, I believe, and economic. Kind of downtrodden. And what I find interesting is it's kind of been swept under the rug, or just not talked about, or forgotten, or just kind of dismissed. And two, and how that kind of reflects back on the United States, and how we have, I believe, and I don't know the exact numbers, but forgive me, but I know that the United States just recently, 1 out of 6 people in the United States is below the poverty level, and that poverty level in the United States is incredibly low. It's like $11,000 per year per person. Which is, you couldn't live in any major city that way, and certainly not have health care and those type of things as well. It's just like, living hand to mouth almost with that kind of money. But we, as of yet, haven't had the kind of violent unrest that we saw in the UK or in France over the last maybe 5 years. And not to say that it's not going to happen, because I think you will see something like that. I don't know the scale or the scope. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but I think that there is a growing anger as people feel more disenfranchised and hopeless. I think that you may have something like that, or if not worse. But how did the UK community or country explain it? Did they just forget about it? I mean, it just seemed like this would require a tremendous amount of inward looking and reflection about what was causing this, and I'm sure people are looking into it, but I haven't heard any real explanation, because certainly there are a lot more poor people. There's certainly disenfranchised minorities. There's African Americans and a lot of immigrant population from Central America and Mexico. I mean, all these people are disproportionately poor. They're not going out into the streets and rioting, not yet anyway. I mean, obviously there's a lot of poor white people in America too. They're not going out in the streets and rioting. I mean, you have, like a previous video, the Tea Party, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, I'm rambling. But why? Why the heck did that happen? And, just why? And why is there so little reflection about it, or even commentary about it? You don't hear about it anymore. So I don't know. Put it out to you guys. Maybe you guys have heard more, or you have your own theories. So make a video response, or leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear, because I think that it's good to talk about these things, because I think it's coming for us too, and no one wants that. I don't think. I'm not a proponent of violent civil protest. I think that's I think that's a mistake ultimately, because it makes people distrust each other in a fundamental way that almost can't be rectified. Look at the Palestinian situation in Israel. So anyway, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Bye bye.